class. I'm Allison, and today we're doing a Mat Pilates workout using some yoga blocks. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to tap the subscribe button and the bell to stay notified with the latest videos. All you need are a pair of yoga blocks and a mat. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. You can still do all the exercises without them. Follow along with my cues as we transition between floor, seated, and standing movements. All the exercises are beginner to intermediate friendly. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. If you have your blocks, place them off to the side and sit in a comfortable position. Take a deep belly breath. Inhale through the nose, open up, expand the rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. Think about pulling that belly button to spine. Again, deep belly breath, inhale through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Warming up those lungs, starting to just gradually bring that heart rate up as we transition throughout all the movements. Inhale and exhale. Good. Feeling those transverse work on the exhale. Again, deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time like that. Deep breath in, open up, expand, and exhale out. Now this time, let's keep those abs tight. Not take the inhale through the nose. Abs are staying tight on the exhale. Again, inhale, breathe, abs in, and exhale out. Start to wake up those abdominals. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale out, and one final time here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And that's the breathing, that's the technique we have in all the exercises. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Abs are tight from start to finish. Join me on your back. Keep your blocks close because we will grab them in a few moments. But for now, continue with this warm up. Okay, so on your back here, let's go ahead and do some pelvic tilts. So before we start, engage the core, pull the belly button to spine. Inhale, now exhale, roll those hips, lift and squeeze the glutes. It's a tiny movement. And then slowly unravel those hips one vertebrae at a time, that lower spine. Good. Inhale, exhale, roll, squeeze the glutes. As a bonus, lift the pelvic floor. And then exhale, release. So this is going to eventually build up to a hip bridge, but we're just kind of easing in right now. 2 more times like this. Inhale, exhale, just the hips roll in, little pelvic tilt. Release, and one more. Exhale, pull it in, and release. Now with this next one, let's go ahead and lift those hips all the way off the ground. Feet are planted on the ground. Inhale, exhale, roll in, and then slowly lift those hips, press through those heels, squeeze the glutes, and control, come down, and then unravel. Good. Again, inhale, exhale, roll. It's like you're rolling in, nice and tight, and then letting it out. Good. 3 more times. Exhale, roll in and squeeze. Got it. Just warming up that entire core, midsection. Glutes, again, bonus, lift that pelvic floor like you're doing a Kegel on top. Now on this last one, let's take it up and hold. Hold for a little mini stretch. Interlace those fingers underneath you if you can. Wiggle the shoulder blades right underneath as well. Now you can add just a slight arch in that back for the stretch. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Arms relax to the side. Slowly unravel like we did earlier. And then after that's complete, gently bring those knees in. Roll those ankles out a bit. Roll the other way. Let's do some knee circles. You can have your hands lightly on your knees just to guide it. Circle clockwise. Inhale, exhale around. Just let the hips flow how they feel. One more in this direction. And then reverse. Let's do 4 or 5 the other way. Inhale, exhale, stirring the pot. Now with the yoga blocks today, we're going to be using it for upper body, core, lower body, just a little bit of everything. Don't worry, we're not going to use the blocks in every movement, but it will be optional throughout class. Okay, bringing those legs up to 90 degrees, toes are pointed, abs are in. Give me those toe taps down and up. Quick check, making sure there's no space between that lower back and your mat. Abs are tight. Inhale, exhale. Start to test those waters a bit. Reach a little bit farther. And we are progressing this as we go on. Option, hands light behind the head. Let's add a crunch. Inhale, exhale, crunch up. Inhale, exhale. Now next option here, double toe tap down. Here we go, with the crunch or without. 15 seconds like this. Again, watch that lower back, no arching. You got it. 10 seconds. Take your time. And then we're doing a mini hollow hold in 3, 2, hold the legs 90 degrees, arms extend out, lift up an inch. Good, breathe and hold, hang out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the head, hug those knees in. Good job. Okay, we are going to switch up our hundreds that we normally do. And if you have your blocks close by, grab one. A lot of the moves you might just need one block. There's a few that we have two, but for now you just need the one. Okay, so you know the hundreds, right? Lift up, we pump, inhale the first 5 counts, exhale the second 5 counts. Leg position option, and with the block, we're gonna squeeze the knees together. If you don't have a block, you do what we normally do. You can squeeze those inner thighs, pump here, or if you like to bring it up towards the ceiling, you can even have the block between the feet or between mid thighs. It's up to you. And then the last option is going to be taking this at 45 degrees. All right. So if you have a block, try it out. It's something different, something new. If you don't like it, you can always get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to start with between my knees, lower thighs, and start at 90 degrees. And then I'm going to go ahead and progress it from here. Actually, I'll start with the feet flat so you can see that. All right, so when you're ready, take a breath in, exhale, lift up, long fingertips, pump and inhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2 sets, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head is down, bring it in, hang on to your block. Hug the knees for a moment. Okay, we're gonna start with our double leg stretch, and then I'm gonna give you an option with the block, so keep it close by. Lift the head, hands light right over the shins. Inhale, arms reach out, legs extend. Exhale, circle and hug. Like always, you can keep your head on the ground if that bothers your neck. So this is going to be your first option. Second option, keep going. I'm gonna actually take that block and lay it right on my shins, bring the legs a little more 90 degrees. Extend, in, extend, and if you want to, you can even grab the block, reach, place it on top, reach, and extend. See the difference there? All right, so take about 20 more seconds, how you like. If you want to remove the block, place it back on the shins, control. It kind of forces us to go a little bit slower. You can keep the block on the shins the whole time. Lots of flexibility today with what we're doing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down. If you have your block, you can go ahead and grab it quick. And get it right. Taking that block right between the knees and squeezing. Going back to a review move from earlier, we're going to go ahead and do a double crunch right here, and then bring it down, toes tapped right here, squeezing the inner thighs. So anytime that block is between the knees, I really want you to squeeze. Number 1, so it doesn't fall. Number 2, to activate those adductors, inner thighs, which you're going to feel a lot more as we progress on. If you're not feeling that crunch, you can just stick with that lower body, with or without the block. Exhale. 10 more seconds. In and out. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, and while the block is right here, I'm just going to turn my position so you can see. We're going to do some knee sways. Adjust it as needed. Legs are up at tabletop. Squeeze, right? Arms out. Inhale, drop to one side a few inches. Exhale, center. Other way. Inhale. Exhale. So think about pressing that opposite hip bone down to the ground. Shoulder blades stay on the mat as well. And as we go on, you can, again, test it out a little bit, go an inch farther. If you feel like you're losing form or it's just doesn't feel right, Go ahead and shorten that range of motion. Another 15 seconds, how you like. Inhale, exhale up, inhale, exhale. Last 6, get one more in. 3, 2, and 1. Taking a break from the block between the knees. We're actually going to shift it a little bit. We did hip bridges earlier. I'm setting this block flat on the floor. You see that? And then adjust it where it'll elevate one leg. Okay, so for me, I have my base leg here, and I'm gonna go ahead and extend my other leg in the ceiling, flex the foot, and we're gonna do a little glute press hold. So drive to the heel, lift and squeeze, and then lower down. We're gonna do a little progressive series on the side, and then we'll switch and we'll do it on the other side. Okay, so make sure your entire foot's on. If you don't have the block, your foot's flat on the mat. Extend the other leg up, flex the foot. Let's do 10 presses up to the ceiling. Here we go. Press up and down for 10. Squeeze the tush, 9. Exhale, 8. 7, you got it. 6. 5. In 4. 3, I'll give you mini breaks between each move. 2. You stay right here, hug the knee in if you like. Next move we're gonna hold an ISO here, point the toe, drop the leg down and up, and we're doing that 10 times. Option is to keep the hips on the ground, and you can keep that leg raised. All right, point the toe, lift up, down and lift for 10. 9, hips are steady. 8, wanna add a little balance challenge, arms up. 7, 6, abs are tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I have one more exercise, and then we'll switch, I promise. Okay, holding it up, isometric, toe points, drop it down. Hold the knee in, extend like a big bicycle. We're doing 4 in this direction, and then 4 we're gonna reverse. Again, hips can stay down or move the block if you like. Okay, here we go. Drive to the heel. I know other tushes getting a little tight. Here we go. And drop. Hold the knee in, extend for 4. Pick your direction, stick with it. 3, 2, one more. Once it's on top, reverse, bend, extend, lift. 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness, and 1. Bring it in. Oh my goodness, hug the knees in. Maybe do a little crossover stretch, reach between. I know that's glute. You want to stretch out that base leg. All right, in between sides, let's go ahead and do something for the core, and then we'll get the other side. If you'd like to, you can move that block out of the way. All right, let's do a set of bicycles, nice and slow. Toes pointed, switch. Take it at your own pace. Over, over, good. Shoulders back, elbows in your peripheral vision, and breathe. Whew. We're doing 20 seconds of this, just like this, nothing fancy. And if you're not feeling twist, you can do center, single leg switch, head up or down. Very nice. Last 10. And then the other side for that glute series. 3, 2, and 1. All right, ready? Let's take this block, set it under your other foot now. Entire foot on, the best you can. I have big feet, so mine overhang a bit, that's okay. Other side, we're gonna start with 10 and then 10, right? So we lift up, watch me. We'll flex the foot, do our hip lifts, down and up. 10 repetitions, quick break, 10 leg raises, and then 4 each direction, those circling bicycles. Okay, plant that foot firmly on. Extend this leg, flex the heel, and pop up. Here we go, down to lift for 10. Exhale. 9, remember, same thing without the block if you don't have it or don't want to use it. 7, 6, 5, oh my gosh, feeling the glute already. 4, 3, 2, take a few seconds, bring it down. All right, remember we have the hips up, we're doing the leg drops down and up. This time toe will be pointed. Okay, reset, leg up, lift, down and up for 10, hip steady. Inhale, exhale, 9. Option, extend those arms. 8, 7, 6, abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Okay, I know it's on fire. Bicycles, pick a direction 4 times, and then reverse right away 4 times other way. Okay, here we go. Deep breath in, lift the leg up, and let's go. I'm gonna drop first, drop down, pull in, extend for 4. Nice and long. 3, 2, reverse, bend, kick, raise it. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it down, cross that base leg over, figure 4, inhale, exhale, pull it in. Whew, so good. Great job. All right, little twist on the bicycles for one more set. Option if you want, you can either A, do what we did the first time, or B, I'm gonna take that block, I'm just gonna rotate over, a little rainbow arch. We're gonna go about 25 seconds, how you like. 3, 2, let's go. Rotate, rotate. So a little rainbow arch right over those legs. Whew. You squeeze that block between the hands. Start to activate the shoulders a little bit more. 10 seconds. Stay in it, stay in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Beautiful job. Hang on to your block. Extend your legs the length of your mat. Again, block's optional. I'm going to place it between my hands. Extend those arms, the roll up. Long fingertips still. Flex the feet. Inhale, plug the shoulders down to the mat. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and lift up and then reach forward. Stretch. Come back up the ceiling, curve 1 vertebrae at a time. Ready? Try it. Exhale. Remember, same move without the block. Assist behind your legs if you need to without. 1 vertebrae at a time down. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, peel. Reach. Come back. Good. Whew. Exhale up. Squeeze. Nice hamstring stretch after all that we did. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, peel. Reach forward. Each one maybe a little bit. Feeling a little bit more flexible. 2, and then we have 1 more after this, and we're gonna hold this fold. Good. Here we go. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, peel. Hold this fold. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Just keep sitting tall. Raise up, sit up tall. Look like this. Shoulder press down and up. Squeeze the block for 10. Abs in. 9, 8. Good. Press those palms. Create your own tension. Whew. 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Hanging out in a seated position for a little bit. We're going to take our feet to the short end of your mat. Bring your block with you if you have it. Okay. Coming up, we're doing the roll back. So if you'd like to, you know the other option, hands behind. You can scoop, bring it up. You can have your arms extended, do this range or do full range motion. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the block. If you'd like to try this version, again, holding horizontal, extend. We're gonna scoop, inhale, exhale, sit up. So this is gonna be your level 1 with the block. Inhale, scoop, exhale up, second option. Going back, shoulder blades touch, come up. Third option, adding that raise. Inhale forward, exhale, lift up. Again, take about 20 seconds, how you like. Pick the version, there's so many different ones with or without the block. If you want to just stay here, scoop, sit up tall, that's fine. 10 seconds, no matter which one you're doing. Inhale back, exhale, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, finish the one you're on, and back. Nice work. Okay, one more thing with the block, and then I'll give you a little break from holding it at least. I'm gonna take it here, I'm just gonna take it narrow, And we're gonna go ahead and do some Russian twists with it. With the Russian twist, I want you to, squeeze those palms against that block, really activate the shoulders, arms, and chest muscles. 30 seconds in 4, 3, let's start sitting up tall, lean back, go. So squeeze the block. If you need a little break from this, you can come up center in between, okay? Pick what's best. And even if you're doing this twist and staying stationary here, don't rush through it, please. Take your time, keep the good form. Whew, you look incredible, 10 seconds. Breathe, over. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax, perfect. Okay, you can do this right here on your mat. I'm gonna angle so you can see what I'm doing. The block is now just being used as a visual. We're gonna work a little bit of lower body. So starting off, let's go ahead and have the block right between, actually let's go ahead and have it on the one side of our legs. We'll start with this move. We're gonna do a little series again. So sitting up nice and tall, lift up, clear the block over, center, and down, really activating and squeezing those quads. We're gonna do the same side. We're just gonna do 8 of these. Go switch right away and do 8 on the other side. Okay, ready, set, here we go. Up, out, in, tap 8. That's quick. 7, feel the quadricep muscles. 6, 5, also working those abs, so abs in. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. I know, sneaky burn, right? Okay, blocks on the other side. Same thing. When you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and lift it up. Supposed to put my sock on wrong. Same thing, we're gonna go ahead and lift up, rotate that leg out, and then bring it in. Ready, set, and go ahead, you get started. Up, rotate, out, and then down. Good, up, out. 6, you got it. 5, 4, stay in it, squeeze those quads. 3, 2, and 1. Very, very nice. And now take the block right between the feet. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take our knees bent just a little bit. Bring your legs up, tap the heels, bring them together on top. Ready? 20 seconds only, go. Lift, so tap, tap. It's like you're clapping your feet together. Abs, some legs. Woo! Good, 10 seconds. Lift. Finish strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more thing on the floor and then we'll move. Block or no block, we're doing a set of tricep push-ups. Now, you know tricep push-ups in this class, right? Elbows are tight. Normal, we're palms on the floor, going down and up. Now with the block, we're gonna have our hands kind of just cup around the block. Knees, I'm gonna see it with my knees, but if you can keep good form of your toes, go for it. We're dropping down and then pressing that block away. Ready? 25 seconds, go. Inhale, exhale. And if you're not doing this version, doing your regular, palms flat on the ground, elbows tight, down and up. Good. Only 15 seconds. Abs in. Breathe. Woo. How we doing? Finish strong in 4, 3. Can you give me one more? 2, and 1. Sink back for that child's pose. Very, very nice. Push that block forward a little bit. Round it up, go into high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's sneak in a little bit of a stretch. Maybe pedal out those heels a bit. Shake up the head. And then from here, press the heels down and tiptoe those toes to the right behind your wrist, and you're in a folded position on top of your mat. Place that block forward. You can have your fingertips on top if you like. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop the head down. Arms dangle in front, slowly come up to stand, one vertebrae at a time. Head and shoulders last. Ooh, good job. If you like to, grab a quick drink, come back, meet me in a standing position with your blocks. We're already past the halfway point of this class, so I do want to try to get in as much as I can with new exercises with the block. Actually, it's exercises we know, but adding the block in just to keep it a little bit different. So starting off, let's go into our plie. Stuff we know, plie, squat down, and then lift up, squeeze the glutes. Shake out those arms for now. Inhale, exhale, just like before, think of it like a lifting that pelvic floor on top, do that Kegel, drive through the heels, each one maybe going down a touch lower if it feels good. Good, 15 more seconds just like this, easy plies. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. Perfect. In 5, we have an 8-count pulse on the bottom end. 3, 2, next one, hold it down, pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, there's 4, 3, slowly come up, shake up those legs. Okay, we're gonna take one block underneath one foot, make a staggered squat. See that? Other block, we're gonna go ahead and hold it. You can hold it horizontally or vertically, whatever you like. This leg's out, drop down, inhale, reach and stretch. Here we go, 10 of these. Inhale, exhale, remember squeeze that block between the hands. Perfect. 8, 7, 6 and squeeze. You look so good. I'm so proud of you for showing up today. 3, 2 more. All right, watch my change. Hold this one down, elbows out, pulse and squeeze the arms and legs for 10, 9, press that block, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it up. Set this block down. Pop up this heel, the toes on the block. Drop down and up. Here we go. 10, lift, 9, 8, you got it. 7, 6, 5. In 4, we transition one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Pivot turn. Now in a mini Bulgarian lunge, we have our back toe on the block. Again, we don't have the block, we're on the floor. Other foot here. We'll just place our hands on the hips, balance, drop down and up for 10. And squeeze. 9, 8, how's it feel? 7, little twist on the lunge. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we'll step this back foot up and shake it out. Whew. Good job. Nice big series for you. We're doing the other side. Setting this block down, you can grab the other one. Give about 10 more seconds. Same thing. Staggered squat. We'll take this block, squeeze between the hands. Do our singles to start. 10 of them. Okay, feet a little wide and shoulder width apart, hold it here, or if you don't have your block, you can have your hands in a prayer position, pressing those palms together. All right, ready, set, let's go. 10, 9, actually could be at the reach. 8, 7, if you want to change up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ready? Pulse it down, squeeze and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, here's 4, 3, 2, slowly bring it up, place this block down, pop up that heel, here we go, 10, with the heel up, 9, 8, got this, 7, 6, 5, keep it up, 4, 3, 2, pause on top, pivot turn. Make sure that toe's right in the center of the block, shoulders back, and let's go. 10 Bulgarians. 9, watch your balance. 8, 7, drive through that front heel. 6, 5, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward, shake it out. Beautiful work. Woo, go ahead, grab one of your blocks. Let's do a little stretch here. Take this block, hold it horizontally, inhale, reach. We're doing a big windmill. Reaching those arms away, soften the knees, take it down. Whichever way you like, clockwise or counterclock to start. Past the feet, up the other way. Let's go 2 more times in the same direction. Think about lengthening that body on the way up. Reach and stretch on the way down. It's really great in that lower back. Pause on top after the third one, reverse. 3 in this direction. Inhale, exhale, round. Whew. There's 2. And then 1 more. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna go into a back, flat, 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 flat. When you can't go flat anymore, you can go ahead and drop the head, place that block down. Shake it out, wiggle side to side. Option, you can have one hand down on the block, open up that other arm, turn for the twist. Set this hand down and switch. Open up that other arm. And then bring it down, slowly come on up. Very, very good. All right, we're gonna make our way back down. Grab your other block. At the top of the mat, place it down so it's standing up but on the short end. Hands on top, set one leg back, other leg back, high plank position here, squeeze. Option is to take it on your knees, or obviously hands can go on the floor. All right, we're gonna take this to a knee, elbow to knee, center, opposite elbow, extend back, other leg, same elbow, center, opposite elbow, back. Try it, up, center. So if you're doing a modified plank, you just stay there the whole time. Center, and with this elevation, you can really get a full range of motion if you're using the block. Up, center, other, 1 more time each way. Elbow to wrist, center, opposite, ooh, feel it. Center, down, hold the plank, stay here for 10. 9, stack the shoulders, squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, knees drop, sink back and stretch. Very nice. Okay, going back to just one block, let's place the other one off to the side. We're gonna go ahead and use the block right behind our knee to hug. Right, we've done this with a dumbbell before, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the block. Hands down or forearms down. Fire hydrant, lifts, up and lower. Okay, so since we're just staying with fire hydrants, we're gonna shoot for 12 to 15 reps. Feel free to stay with my rep range, or you can count your own. Okay, so with or without the block, hug it. You can also substitute the dumbbell, float the knee. Let's go for 1. Let's go quick. 2. While we're squeezing the block, activating hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, we got it. 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good. Switch it up, other way. Tuck that block, weight, or use nothing behind the other leg. Make sure it doesn't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. There we go. And hover it, 15, yep. 2, exhale, 3, 4, 5, work on that side booty. 6, 7, 8, 9, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. Remove that block. Oh, let's go ahead and take it back onto your back. Now we're going to place both blocks underneath our feet. Lay all the way down. Just adjust it. Adjust your body here. Okay, back to those hip bridges. So now both feet are elevated. Before we start, just like we did in that warm-up, engage the core, do that pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, roll on up, lift and squeeze the glutes. And then slowly come down, unravel. Good. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze, and bring it down. Got it. Lift, squeeze up, and lower. Perfect. About 20 more seconds like this. You don't have to count the reps. Just go by time. Release, exhale, roll, lift and squeeze, and then at the end, we have a little kicker of a pulse on top. 10 seconds till we're there. Beautiful. 6, 5, 4. On the next one, hold it up. 3, 2, hold it up and squeeze. Extend those arms. Here we go. Drop down and up halfway. Down, lift up and squeeze. We're going to go slow for 10. Halfway down, exhale, back up. Not letting those hips come all the way down. 8, lift. 7, 6, and a tiny but mighty move. 5, keep it up, keep it up. Last 4, 3, 2, and one more right here. Inhale, exhale, slowly come down. Ooh, go ahead and hug those knees. You know, glutes working extra hard today. Work. Okay, go ahead and remove the blocks from where it's at and just keep one of them with you, other one closed. All right, we're gonna try this one. I'm gonna turn this way to do some more inner thighs. I'm gonna wedge that block between my feet, and it's okay if it falls while we do this. We're gonna try to do our froggers. In, and then press out. Try it. Down, and lift. So a little bit more focus on this move, right? Preventing that block our best that we can. See me shaking, not letting that block fall. Open, and then bring it in. Just go another 15 seconds. Good. How are we feeling? 4, 3. Okay, here's your challenge. Adjust the block as needed. Bring it down, feet together, knees out. Butterfly in and out for 10. 9, 8, oh my goodness. 7, 6, 5, stay in it. 4, 3, 2, extend those legs up. Release that block, hug those knees in. Good work. So good. All right, let's finish with some feel-good stuff. We only have a few minutes left. One leg up, single leg stretch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. And we are going to use the blocks during the stretch time at the end, so keep them close by. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have your legs down, legs the length of your mat. Arms extend, 1 roll up. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, peel, come up, stretch forward, reach, and then bring it up. Okay, I have one more big exercise for us. We are using both blocks, and then we'll get into our stretches, I promise. Now I'm going to kind of, see this? I'm angling the blocks a little bit because we're going to have opposite knee elevated, opposite hand elevated. See that? All right, bird dogs. Abs are tight, engage. We're gonna be floating. Extend up, pull it in. Extend and in. All right, so a little bit more wobbles, but it's a good challenge. Always you can do this normally on the floor. So because you're unilateral, let's do this for time. I'm gonna say 8 bird dogs, and then we're doing an isometric hold at the end for 8 seconds. Okay? So get in position. Engage that core, find your balance. If you need to, curl that other toe under. And here we go. Extend, pull it in, 8. Inhale, exhale. 6, 5, 4, got it. 2 more, then we have the 8-second hold. This last one, hold it out, hang out for 8, 7, 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, knee down, hand down carefully, come off that block. Woo, shake it out. Last time, other side. Go ahead and take the other side up, this one down. Find your positioning and balance, knee down, hand down, or again, you're just doing the other side, hands and knees flat on the floor. All right, ready? And let's go, 8 of these. 8, 7, 6. One side might be a little bit different than the other. That's all right, just as needed. 3, last 2. Ready? Hold this last one out. ISO hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently bring it down. Remove that block. You can place both hands on top of your blocks. Inhale, exhale, sink back for that child's pose. And elevated hands as you kind of stretch a little bit deeper. Drop the head. So good today. I'm so proud of you. It's something different and you absolutely knocked it out of the park. Nice and easy around that spine. And then you can have your hands on your block or the floor. Since my hands are here, I'll just keep with it. Inhale, exhale for the cat-cow. And then flat back gaze forward. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, flat back. Good. 2 more times. 1 more. Just pull away. All right, take these blocks. We're going to stand them up a little bit. All right, from here, we're going to take it to that downward facing dog. Curl the toes, lift the knees, and then pop it up. A little bit more elevated. Let's go ahead and lift our left leg up in the air. Inhale, exhale, step that foot right between the blocks. We're in a lunge. You can shift those hips forward a little bit. Hands on the blocks or on the floor. Option if you want to, add that twist, opening up that left arm. And keep that back knee up or floating. And then next option, thumbs up to your back foot and grab it for that quad stretch. It's a little intense. If you're not feeling it, just stick with the lunge. It's tight, but just breathe. One more breath. Gently release if you had it. Turn, swivel around. All right, and then from this position, we're gonna go ahead and have our blocks flat in front, pick up the back knee, and then go into pigeon. Now with the pigeon, it's kind of nice to have the blocks. If typically you weren't able to take it down to your forearms, try it here with the elevation, and it's actually a little bit easier for this move. Again, you can always take those elbows all the way down onto the floor. Nice. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe sink a little deeper. Okay, let's get out of this one. We're gonna bring it up, flip it so it's back on the short, tall side. Pick up that knee into that lunge, and now step in that back foot a little bit for pyramid. So this back foot's angled just a little bit. Blocks can be here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push those hips back. Think about pressing this hip bone up. Use the block for assistance, and then feel that hamstring glute stretch all the way through. It's also a great one for that IT band. And then go ahead and you can release, bend forward a little bit, pop back into plank, inhale, exhale back to your down dog. We are doing the other side. Right leg extends up, inhale, exhale, step that foot through into that low lunge. Stay here. Second option, open up that top arm for the twist. Third option, drop that knee, flatten out the top foot, thumbs up to that foot, bend and go for the quad stretch. Do which one's best for you. Deep breath in, exhale out. One more time. And then if you have that quad, gently release. Let's go ahead and flatten these. Lift the back knee and go into your pigeon stretch. Good. So if you'd like to, push those blocks a little bit more forward. Drop down to your forearms if you like, or you can have forearms on the floor. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And again in. And then out. last move we have here is our pyramid. So carefully come up, flip the blocks back around, lift up, back to that lunge, step the back foot in a little bit, angle it, straighten out that front leg, push the top hip up to the ceiling, inhale, lift, exhale, drop the head, straightening out the legs, square up the shoulders and hips, and just let that head hang down. We are finishing in that standing position today, so take another breath or two here. Now we can bend the knee forward a little bit. Walk your hands to the wide part of your mat. Just swivel around, wide-legged fold. Inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, fold it down. We're taking 10 seconds to come up to standing position. Arms dangle in front. Here we go, 10 slow seconds. 10, 9, head should feel really heavy. 8, 7, 6, 5, one vertebrae at a time. 4, 3, 2, once you're on top, 3 shoulder rolls back, 3 take it forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the ceiling. Exhale out, one more time, feet together on the toes, reach. And let it all go. Excellent, excellent job today. You did incredible. My name is Allison. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Great job on completing that workout. If you haven't done it yet, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a single video. If you have any suggestions for future workouts or any ideas health or fitness related, please feel free to leave me a comment in this video. Also, follow me on Instagram at Allyfitatl for more daily workouts. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.